Welcome back, High Vibe Tribe. My name is Jerry Marie, and this is your Sagittarius December 2019 reading. We're going to jump right into this reading, Sag. I'm so excited. Of course, I did the layout how I normally do it, starting with Aries, but I've been waiting to hear the Sagittarius reading for December. So I'm excited to see what is in store for my Sagittarius out there. Now, for those of you who are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you guys are taking time to go ahead and subscribe to the channel in the bottom right-hand corner. Those of you that are coming back again for another juicy reading, I'd like to say thank you for coming back. And for those of you that are new to this reading and new to my channel, I want to say welcome to the High Vibe Tribe, the higher conscious tribe, higher vibration tribe, Sag. So again, this is your sun, moon, and rising, possibly even your Venus reading for the sign of Sagittarius. If you guys have planets that are within your big three or your Venus sign, meaning your sun, your moon, or your rising, and your Venus that are placed in other signs, I would suggest you guys go ahead and taking a look at those readings as well. For those of you that's not too interested in listening to the whole spill of the pre-shuffle, if you check out the description box or the comment section, you'll find the timestamp placed below. So you can go ahead and fast forward and get the reading there. For others of you who like to continue to listen to me shuffle and preach, I guess, talk, thank you for vibing out with me. All right, Sag, so we're going to do this like all the other readings if you've tuned into my November reading. The only change that we're having is just the way I'm shuffling today is a bit different. I was just called to shuffle a little bit different today for some reason for these readings. So I'm answering the calling. So let's see exactly what's going on, my Sages. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for this energy. Thought I saw one flip over, but it hasn't came out yet, so okay. One more card. Spirit, clarify the strengths. Thank you. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, so this is your December layout. You have week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. And if you have not taken the time to subscribe already, make sure you're going ahead and hitting that subscribe button to support the channel and support these readings. But let's jump right into this reading. You guys have Page of Coins at the bottom of the deck, okay? So this is just starting something new. This is being very inspirational, very inspiring. It could be with an earth sign, being that we have coins here, so a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, or this just could be talking about starting something new with finances. This Page of Coins is like offering and boldly stepping out there to do something, which is what I'm picking up. So this could just be that type of energy. This is, in a sense, practical excitement. So someone who's ready to go out there, ready to get their hands dirty, someone who's well prepared and has a message. This could also be someone useful coming in to add to something that you're doing, something career-wise or financial. And they're determined and they're ready. They're ready to get their hands dirty, they're ready to work, and they're ready to take on this challenge of whatever this new challenge is, Sagittarius. Now, in week 1, we have the the King of Wands with the 10 of Coins. Now, this King of Wands energy that I'm picking up is just like ultimate possibilities. inspiring, expansive. So you have two cards here. Expansive, generosity. This King of Wands can be, in a sense, a confident person, or being that it's a fire energy, this is just you, Sag. This is you branching off and being more inspiring and ready to take the bull by the horns in this new venture. And trust me, you guys are on the right path. There is 10 of coins here, okay? So with this 10 of coins energy here, what I'm picking up, my Sagittarius, is whatever new idea you guys are doing, it's going to be fruitful. It's going to be lush. It's going to be extravagant, Sagittarius. Big and bold, just like you guys are. My Sagittarius are very bold, very big. But most importantly, this 10 of coins talks about true riches. This can be abundance, legacy, family, prosperity. So what I'm taking this as is my Sagittarius is they're building something for their family, or building something for themselves to pass down to their family. This could also be just you guys being excited and inspired about moving, or starting something new with a new significant other, or just anything of those things. What I'm picking up mostly though with this 10 of coins is family matters and finances. Your family life is going to be abundant and blessed, and it's going to expand. So for some of you guys, because the King of Wands can be expansion. So this could be expanding a house, so moving into a bigger house, expanding your finances and getting more money or a better job, or just expanding your family in general. So maybe some of you out there are getting ready to welcome another addition into the family in. But in week one, this is, there's just a lot of high energy in regards to that, because I'm getting the sense that there's going to be news that comes in week one that is going to make you guys excited about something. Now in week two, we have the 9 of Swords with the 5 of Coins. Now, the 9 of Swords speaks mostly about being kind of in your head about something in a sense. This is kind of that imagined misery card. Having just imagine kind of, what's the best way to put it? Being in your head about something that's not necessarily going to unfold, but just those like, well, what if this happened? What if the world ends? So my Sagittarius, you guys are a bit worried in week two about something. And being that it's paired with this 5 of Coins, what I'm seeing here directly is what I'm seeing mostly is that a lot of your fears are coming from something in the past that did not work out. So maybe in regards to a job opportunity that didn't really go as planned, or a love situation or a family situation. Maybe for those of you that were pregnant before or had a child before, you may have lost a child, and now that you got this insight, it's like, oh my gosh, what if this doesn't work? What if I have to go through the same thing? The other thing I'm picking up here is to tell you guys that with this 5 of Coins in reverse, this is just new encouragement and new possibility for you, okay? This is a need to tell you to remain peaceful and remain courageous in this new venture. Again, you guys are stepping into something very boldly and very big. In a sense, it's almost bigger than you asked for or imagined. It's like you went in and you asked God or the divine or spirit, or, you know, whatever label you want to put on it. You asked for something, let's say, oh, I would like, you know, a 2-bedroom house with a nice yard and a nice little family. And God was like, we're going to give you the 6-bedroom house. And you're like, oh my gosh, can I afford this? Can I, you know, and there's just this worry to it. But there's a need to tell you guys for week two, after the, you know, it's kind of like that, the rainbow and then the rain again, the cloudy type of energy. Spirit is saying heavy to me right now that there's no need to fear this change. Something new is coming in. You guys are starting some new ventures. Something new is coming into your life, and Spirit wants you to remain courageous and remain optimistic like your Sag self. This is not anything to be worried about or fearful about. You guys have everything you need. You guys have all the tools, okay? And there's just a need to just, get out of your head a bit. For some of you, this imagined misery or imagined problems could just be about something ideally that you've been working for not going right. But being that you have this 5 of coins in reverse, Spirit's like, no, it's going to go as planned. Now, if this 5 of coins was upright, it would be signifying like a loss to teach you something. But Spirit is saying here, like, you've already taken your L and learned something you needed to learn, which is what led you to this new situation, to this new possibility, to this new abundance. So don't worry, my Sagittarius. I know 2019 has been a little rough. You guys endured a lot, but this is not another test. This is the real deal, okay? For week 3, we have the Hermit card paired with the 8 of Wands in reverse. Now, the Hermit card speaks about having to go within, about something, tuning in, navigating and following through the darkness. This could be kind of like quiet meditation and things of that sort. And 8 of Wands usually talks about moving forward fast, but in reverse, this could be a delay or really what I'm picking up is just delayed actions. This can also be kind of a bit overbearing. So maybe some of you guys being in your head, is it just too much? It's overbearing when you're thinking like that, when you're worried about a lot of things. So what I'm picking up with these combinations is the need to just take time in week 3 to really tap in, remain silent. And this is also kind of like letting go of how you envision something happening, just for the sake of peace, wanting to reassess what it is that's going on in your world, how you're thinking, how you're viewing things, and slowing things down. For week 3, even as I'm doing this reading, I was like, fast pace, talk. But now as I look at this card and I'm talking about this, there's like a pull within me that is kind of wanting me to slow it down. So in week 3, there's a lot of things that has came in, and I'm feeling for my Sagittarius out there, you guys are going to have just a little bit more clarity about something that's going to come in, and Spirit is just asking you to take it a little bit slower. For others of you, this could just be a delay in things that you asked for and you wished for, and it was just like, all right, this is what we agreed upon. We said we were going to get this house. We said we were going to have this child. It didn't come in week 2, so now I'm a little worried about it. And then in week 3, it's like, Spirit is like, this is a delay, but this is a delay for your benefit. There's some more information you need because I'm trying to bless you with things, something bigger than you could have imagined, Sagittarius. Like I said, you went into this situation asking for something so small. You're asking for 1 coin, essentially, one coin to be planted and 1 seed to be flourished, and Spirit's giving you 10. So there's a need for you to get out of your head. It's like, I know I've already put in my work for that 1 seed. It should have been here by now. And Spirit's like, hey, let's take a moment to slow down and think about this for a second. If you would have, you're going to get what you deserve regardless, but I'm going to bless you with more. Don't be in your head about it. Take time to meditate. Allow this delay to happen, because what I'm blessing you with is so much greater than just that 1 seed you asked for, that 1 coin, that 1 house, 1 job or child, 1 thing that that you asked for. You're going to get blessed 10 times that. So the longer the wait, the bigger the blessing, Sagittarius. So for week 2 and week 3, I just see you guys having to deal with kind of, in a sense, sitting on your hands to receive something God is providing to you essentially that you asked for. You just didn't know that you were going to get blessed to this magnitude. So in all honesty, it's nothing to worry about. You guys are going to be okay. And just, try not to allow your thoughts to be too negative, because again, your thoughts shape your reality. So with this 5 of coins, Spirit is saying, hey, be courageous. I'm getting choked up. Be optimistic and courageous about this new thing that's coming into your life, because your thoughts shape your reality, and I'm blessing you with so much more. So remain optimistic and have that outlook and that mindset in regards to that. Now, with the 4th week, we have the Strength card, and we have that paired with the Page of Wands. So the Strength card talks about passions, but being tamed. This is courage, self-discipline, determination. This is kind of like harnessing your energy. What I'm picking up is inner knowing of how powerful you are, how powerful you can be, how powerful this situation is, but remaining kind of calm throughout that. Being that that's paired with the Page of Wands, the Page of Wands is like very optimistic. This is the new beginning. This is self-consciousness, and this is also fresh new ideas. So what I'm seeing here is there's going to be a shift from the middle of the month to the end of the year. For a lot of you, you're going to be feeling a little unsure of yourself, unsure of your manifestations throughout the middle of the month, but that speeds right back up at the end of the month, Sag. It's like, hey, no, I know exactly what Spirit has. I know the work I put in. I'm courageous and I'm ready for this new year. I'm ready for this new beginning. I know that a delay is not denial. It is just preparation for something new and something better to come in, and essentially something that I asked for, okay? So that is the outline for the tarot, Sagittarius, for your December of 2019. So we're going to go into the Sacred Spirit reading cards here and just get a little bit more insight. I'm excited because I was excited to do your reading and get your messages out there. So let's see what Spirit has to say in regards to this December energy for my Sagittarius, okay? Spirit, what other insight and messages would you like to inform my Sagittarius about for December? Maybe some clarity, some information. How can they proceed better and more favorable along this journey of just inner knowing, of inner assurance and courage as they walk through December in an entirely new light, in an entirely new form, with these new seeds of abundance being planted, Spirit? What is some advice for them? All right. Oh. Well, the first card we have out is Soul Fragments. Balance will be restored. Give me a moment really quick to pick up these cards that fell. All right. So with this Soul Fragments card saying balance will be restored, I'm really taking this as a lot of my Sagittarius, like I said, you guys have been dealing with a few things this year, not necessarily like horrible, just god-awful things, but there's just been some hiccups and some trials that eventually were to restore you back and build you back up to wholeness again. There was a lot of pieces that were left with other places, other people, other situations that are now coming back to you. And it can feel that as these old pieces of yourself that were with others, as they come back to you, it can be a little bit like unsure and uncomfortable as to what we're building here, or what's being meant. But Spirit is just reassuring you like, hey, that balance will be restored within yourself. There's no need to fear this or get in your head or think that this is another lesson. It's funny because I'm picking up that my Sagittarius, you guys have had a little bit of, you guys have been scarred a little. What is it called? PTSD. My Sagittarius have had some PTSD when it has come to, just life. That's the best way to put it. Life has granted my Sagittarius some PTSD. So Spirit is just saying, hey, no, baby girl, baby boy. This is not a lesson. This is just me blessing you back with the piece of you that was lost, okay? And it's going to take a little minute because for some of you, those pieces were so far. Different states, different countries with different people. It's taken a lot to give you those pieces back. So don't be afraid of what's coming in. Don't be scared of the blessings you're receiving. This is not a test. This is not a gimmick. It's not one of those win $1 million for free. It's not one of those challenges or anything like that. This is the real deal, Sag. So just be optimistic about it as Spirit allows balance to be restored in you and to build you back up from how you were torn down. For a lot of my Sages, I feel like you guys are looking at this as like, I was torn down in this way, so when this happens again, these cards are just jumping. Give me a minute. For my Sages, what I'm picking up is you guys are like, I've been torn down in such a way, I don't even want to hear or see nothing that looks too good to be true. And Spirit's like, no, it's not. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, the last card we have here is emotional challenge, resolve the issue. What I'm picking up here is a lot of this stuff is in your head, okay? I'm being drawn to the fact that this, even here with the soul fragments, his crown chakra is just bursting out. It's like all that negative energy is coming through the crown chakra. And then here, he's just like only looking and vibrating through the third eye, and the head is the only thing we can see in this picture. Don't be so emotional about it, you know? Not in a sense that you don't deserve to be emotional about all that you've went through or just being afraid in a sense, but this is not that, you know, this is not that lesson-based energy, Sagittarius. There's a lot more to it, and the divine is actually looking to bless you now. So just be receptive to it. You guys are having a hard time, in a sense, receiving things. Allow the universe to bless you. Allow others to bless you. So now we're going to go in with the Work Your Light Oracle deck for some advice for my Sagittarius. All right, Spirit, what is some advice, answers, or insight that Sag needs to know for December of 2019? All righty. I'm going to take this because it's shifted. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. Yeah, there's been a cycle going on of you guys kind of, in a sense, lowering, I'm not going to say lowering your vibration, but just accepting the quote-unquote real world challenges, and just Spirit's like, no, possibilities can happen. Things, miracles do happen, Sag. That's what I'm hearing. And even though you haven't seen some miracles in just quite a while, or any good ones, so to say, does not mean that this is not a miracle. It definitely is. Spirit is trying to give you something here, bless you with something. So for a lot of you, you just are breaking ancestral patterns. What I'm picking up for a lot of you is the things you went through were just paying the dues of what your ancestors set up, okay? So a lot of the trials you went through weren't even because you did anything wrong necessarily. You just had to remove those ancestral family patterns for, basically you had to cleanse the bloodline in a sense. You had to cleanse the bloodline, and you had to cleanse the bloodline and rewrite the future for the future generations, Sagittarius. So don't think that that the divine is out to get you, or have any fear in that, okay? All right. All these cards keep popping out, Spirit. Just two more. It's like we got three. The first one is priest. How are you being called to step up and lead? So maybe the fear that some of you guys are having has to deal directly with a way you guys are supposed to step up and take the lead on something. Spirit is saying be courageous in that, okay? Don't be nervous or scared to the fact of that. And with this break the chains over this 10 of coins, Spirit is blessing your family financially. And for some of you, maybe you guys have had problems with family matters or relationships, and Spirit is saying, hey, don't be the cliche of your family. It's time to break the chain of that. Okay, so this is some good things going on. Next, we have align your life. What is not aligned or needs to be changed? So a part of the delay, what I'm picking up is that Spirit is just trying to put you back in alignment. As you can see here, this picture, she's all distorted. She got pieces that are not where they should be, and they're not all in unison and focus. So the delay is just a week for you guys to go within, take a look at things that are not in alignment with your highest good and what serves you, and to just get back in alignment with yourself and the divine. Over week 4, we have trust the niggle. What is this niggling feeling trying to tell you? This is a very good card to have over week 4. Being that you have the strength in the Page of Wands, you guys are feeling internally a little bit more courageous, a little bit more wise. And you guys are like, yeah, you're starting to pick up the feeling like what I asked for is coming in, and it's coming in big. That is why I had to sit out 2 weeks, wait it out and things like that. And Spirit is just like, yeah, trust that feeling, because whatever it is that you're waiting for here, you guys are going to know in week 4, like, this is the thing. This is it. I know I'm starting to feel a little more confident in it. I'm understanding now that I've taken time to realign myself, why that there was a delay. And Spirit's like, you are spot on. Trust that feeling, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, you have the crumbling. What are you climbing onto? So what I take with this bottom of the deck energy for the Work Your Light Oracle cards is that Spirit is saying, hey, there was nothing that you were building before that is had any comparison to where I'm leading you to, okay? So all of those things you lost in the past, because it was simply because they did not serve your highest and greatest good or your highest and greatest mission. Now that you know exactly what it is you're about to do, you can better understand why things didn't, why they didn't work out. Now, what I'm also picking up with this bottom of the deck energy here is that Spirit is just saying, hey, I know that you're scared because things didn't go right in the past, but this is not that time anymore. We're so far past that, Sagittarius. So don't get in your head about it, all right? All right, Sag, I know that was quite long and dragged, whatever the word is. It was long, let's just say that. But I am so excited to have brought this message to you. And I wish you nothing but a blessed and positive December of 2019, Sag. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye now.